And welcome everybody to Co-op Guild. This is Steve here, Kim.
Hi everyone.
We're here to talk about Gen Con. We just came back from Gen Con last night, actually.
Last night, yep.
So we're going to talk all about it. So you hear about all the games we played, what things that we liked and stuff, like all that fun stuff. But see lots of friends here today. Hey Matt, how's it going? Hey Chris,
Hello.
nice to see you. And hey, how's it going? That Borg officer who we met at Gen Con, which was awesome.
It was very cool. I was happy to be able to meet a lot of people, put some faces to some names.
Yep.
You all are awesome. So
Yeah,
we'll get into it.
That's right.
But welcome to our Monday. I was going to say Marvel Monday.
Nope.
That'll continue next week. We're just
That's
chatting
right.
Gen Con this week.
Yep, have a safe flight back. Board Game Officer, thanks for stopping by. Let's see, Raphael's here. Let's see, what else we got here? Hey, Brian, how's it going? Gopher, hi. Darren, awesome. Lots of friends today. Greg. A couple Gregs, actually. Raphael.
Elaine, Brian. So
Yep.
it's cool.
Lots of friends. Sweet.
So let's break it down.
Yeah, so we will talk about that, Matt, as well. So I have lots of pictures to share as we go through it. So we are watching live chat. So if you have questions on anything we're talking about, you want to know more details, let us know. A lot of the games we're talking about today, we are planning to cover some amount. I said words are hard today. So yeah, we're gonna cover a lot of stuff in the future.
We're
Put it that way.
tired. Like we drove straight. Well, no, we stopped once to meet our new niece
That's
on
right.
the way from yesterday, from Indy to North Carolina. But it was all one day of travel, so it was a lot of driving.
It was.
And then I worked 11 hours today, so we're a little tired.
But while it's fresh, we wanted to talk
Yeah,
about
we
this,
are
so.
fresh. I'm excited. I had a great time. It was my first Gen Con, but I think we'll get to that. So, Steve, I think you might have a plan of order of operation.
Food trucks and food, interesting events attended, people met, games played. Exactly.
That sums it up. Thanks. Great
Exactly.
chat.
That's it. We're done. Okay, let's dive into it. Did you buy any games? Yes, we did buy games. We'll talk about the haul. Actually, we got the games in front of us that we can bring up and talk about if we need to. But let's dive into it. So, we left Wednesday. Yeah,
Yep.
Wednesday. Because
Nope.
well, actually, we technically left
not true.
Tuesday. Yeah.
What happened a week ago?
No, we left Tuesday technically. We actually drove partway there, but Wednesday was particularly fun. That was the first day we were heading to Gen Con, but we decided to take a slight detour. And so on that detour, we decided to meet up with one of the regulars on the channel here. So we met with Matt. So we met Matt, so happy to see him. So we went to a just nice
Little
lunch.
Irish pub. It was delicious.
That's right.
We had a very nice chat, conversation, hanging out.
Yeah, just good time hanging out, really.
And Matt, your cookies were delicious.
They were delicious.
Thank you again for those. So if the people don't know, Matt's a very good cook.
Very good cook.
Baker. And I'm happy I finally got a taste of the decadence that is your kitchen feats.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So that's the first thing we did, and we said hi, and then we drove up to Gen Con itself and did the normal, hey, get our badges, event tickets, all that fun stuff. Yeah, they were really good, bro. They were really good mats, so super yummy. Yeah, we picked up badges and tickets, and then we kind of did something random. So, Kim,
Thank you. So
go ahead.
I like basketball, so I've been watching the WNBA, and I'm on the Fever train. So I noticed that they were playing the Mercury in Indy, and spontaneously went to a Fever game,
That's right.
which was really cool because you hear like, oh, the Fever fans are loud, and yeah, they were loud. It was a fun time, and it was super fun because Jess, I don't know if she's in the chat, but another one of our regulars asked to spontaneously come along too. So I was
Yeah, it
like,
was
yeah,
great.
for sure. So we caught the Fever game and they won. So it was a good time.
Yeah, you got awesome tickets, and it was just a really fun time.
Yeah.
So yeah, so different type of game.
I know it was so
A-game.
funny because we were in the Discord chat. We're like, let's go to the Fever game. And who was it? Chuck. He was like, what's the Fever game? And I was like, oh, he's being sarcastic. Sometimes you can't tell. It's chat. But no, we were talking basketball, and then go sports.
Go sports. That's right. Go sports.
But yeah, it was great. If you get a chance, go check out a game.
Yep.
So next year when we go to Gen Con, if they're playing again, I'll plan better.
Yeah, it was kind of a random thing. We just happened to look at it. It was so we did that. It was kind of fun to just I don't know, do something random.
It was one of my favorite things I did the whole trip.
Yeah, 'cause
there are a
you're-
lot
you're
of
a big
favorite
fan.
things, but I really
Yeah, sports ball.
I love sports balls. So this was fun.
But we did do a little bit of, well, game in the sense that we went and hung out. So after the game, we drove over to Chuck and Ruth. They had a Airbnb, so we met up with them, and Chris was there as well. And so we just hung out, and they were playing Leviathan Wilds. So we hung out with them a bit and chatted, and it was just fun to, I don't know, just to meet everyone again. So
Yeah.
meet people. So, but yeah, we just hung out with them, played, and Leviathan Wilds is a great game. Always fun watching that
We
one.
played that a couple times this trip.
It's not the only time it'll be mentioned on this list.
That's right. That's right. So yeah, that's Ruth and Chris. I don't know where Chuck was in your
He
picture you're
was,
taking.
yeah, he was on the other side. So.
But yeah,
That was actually Chuck's picture.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, yeah,
Pleasure to meet you both
Yep.
in person. We had a good time.
that's right.
All right, so
So-
that was Wednesday.
Yeah, that's Wednesday. So that kind of
So
summarizes that.
Thursday. Now we're really gonna get into Gen Con.
That's right. So Gen Con itself, if you're not familiar with it, the opening of the doors is called Running of the Nerds. And so Kim,
I'm gonna tell
go
the
ahead.
story.
Go ahead.
So all I heard this whole time from Derek and the chat and Steve was like, the running of the nerds is crazy. You know, they're gonna run, even though everyone's like, you should have to walk, and it's nuts. This is the most calm, collected group of individuals that we just casually walked into the event hall, maybe a little bit of, oh, excuse me. And that was it. You guys, like, what the hell?
The Shambling of the Nerds. Yeah, it was very calm.
I was like, what are you talking about? This was very
It
chill.
was very chill.
I'm not complaining. I appreciate not getting trampled. But yeah, it was not wild.
So
There was no running.
we set you up for this event, and then it's like we watched from a balcony. It was like, oh, was that it? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So then the following day we were down there. We just walked right in with the rest of the group. But I was just laughing and looking at Steve like, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
You know, and this picture was before it all filled in, honestly. So it was a lot of people, but it was very calm, honestly, is what
Yeah.
you're getting at. So.
Yeah. But again, very respectable group of people. You all are great. I appreciate it.
So now you're looking at not 28 days on it exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, just-
Yeah.
I mean, maybe some speed walking, but it was very chill.
It was. Yep.
So hopefully, next year it's also very chill because, we don't need to go too crazy
No,
from
no.
the terrors and stories you tell from past Gen Cons.
That's right.
But anyway, that made me laugh. So
Yeah, but I'm glad, like I said, it was calm and everything. But anyway, that happened, and then the hall obviously opened, so we went to the hall. So I managed to go and grab a copy of Peak Team Rangers, which we'll talk about later. A little bit more how we played that one. But yeah, so started walking around, talking with a lot of publishers, which is great to meet them because a lot of people just discussed through email or Discord or various other means, and so it's nice to meet them face to face. So we had a lot of fun there. So
yep. Hi, Jess.
I just talked about you earlier in the stream, so you
Yep.
can see that picture. So, but yeah, so that was a bunch of it, and I won't get into. If you want to know more details of these meetups, I can get into that. But I think we'll focus more on like the activities we did and the games we played. So, yeah, the runner still failure exactly.
I think it was successful. Again, very respectable group of people. Everyone was awesome.
That's right. So yeah, we toured the hall, looked around, and then we had an event coming up. But before the event, we kind of hung out and relaxed a little bit, kind of recuperated, and then we kind of ran into someone nearby who was setting up a game, and they were like, "Hey, do you want to play a game?" Like, sure, why not? So Kim, you sat down and demoed this game.
I demoed this game. Yes.
Shattered Gems. So
Yes.
this disclosure is a competitive TCG trading
Yes.
card game. Is how I described it.
It was fine. It's not my game. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's not, I don't do competitive TCGs. But he said, "You want to play? I'll sure.
tried
Let's
it,
sit down
yeah.
and play."
Hey, Portland, welcome. So,
Yep.
yeah, this is a random pickup game. We got through it. It was, I don't know. Like I said, it's neither of our things being competitive 1v1, but it was cool to check out his game. So,
Yeah. He was super excited about it. So that's always fun to see someone really share their passion.
for sure.
But yeah, it was very like magic-y in my brain. And
Not a
that's
violence game.
no, it wasn't. But yeah, like you're tapping your gems and your resources to play other cards. And there's the one cool thing that I thought was clever, and maybe it's in other games, but the cards are oriented and you can attach them to the cards a certain way. So like my fighting character, I gave him a spear or dagger or something on this end, but then I also ended up giving him a wolf like companion, so that part was pretty cool. But yeah, overall competitive TCG if you're into that.
Yep.
What was it called? Sorry.
Shattered Gems.
Shattered Gems, thank you.
Yep. But yeah, the main reason we're there wasn't for this. It was nearby. We wanted to demo upcoming game. I think it's coming to GameFound, and I was talking to the designer. We will be covering this to some extent. Might be an interview. I'm not sure if it'll be a playthrough or not. But Gone to Gaia. So this was a really cool game. So this game is a 1 to 2 player cooperative roguelike campaign. It has a strong puzzle feeling to it as well. So Kim played
Warrior.
a warrior basically, and I played a defender kind of thing. But you can build your character however you want as you play through it. And you have this deck of upgrades that's between us. I think it's the next picture. Yeah, this you look close up here. You can see all these cards, and then basically you're taking these cards and you're putting them into the tray in front of you. And the cool thing is you can trigger what's on the card, which is the special effects, or you can trigger the spot itself. So you got some options there, and you always are able to move as well. The movement will vary based on how leveled you are. You've got health, all that fun stuff, and you also get these resources, so you can do these combos. Speaking of combos.
Well, yeah. So like Steve said, you have waves of enemies and you have to survive the waves and make it through the encounter, right? So we played one wave.
Yeah.
And I just happened to notice that I had a chain effect card and all my bad guys were conveniently next to each other.
Yep.
So I just said, whoa, oh, look at this. If I do this action twice, spending certain resources and figuring out that puzzle, I just murdered them all immediately. And then the boss I killed very quickly.
Kim chose violence.
I did choose violence. That was a perfect game for me. And then the upgrades, again, I just went with all the weapons, and that's how, we just murdered the boss, which was a lot of fun because I think the designer mentioned, at least for that part of the day, we were the first ones to do that. So patty pat pat.
That's right.
I would try this one again. I really do think the leveling up aspect is cool and trying to get wave after wave. There are different elements that you get that I don't yet understand thematically how they fit, but it's kind of like a payment way to get actions and things like that. But but there's a whole storybook, and then you can kind of choose your own adventure along the certain paths too. So
it was really fun, actually. This is definitely one to check out. Would you say this was your favorite game you played? It was up there for both of us. I liked a lot of games, Steve. You did.
It's mostly because I liked the people I was hanging out with and playing games with.
Yeah, true.
Like Saturday was my favorite thing. So yeah, I would say this was the new intrigued one, the one I'm most intrigued about this to keep exploring.
For sure, yeah. This was a great game. I want to see more of it. So here's the player board. You see the spaces on there to put the cards. They have a lot of different stats up there. It's really cool. So the campaign itself, I believe they were saying it's 30 hours to get through a full campaign of it. From what we can tell of the campaign, it's very replayable because it's all roguelike built into it, and then the campaign has branching choices as well. So Now that being said, though, and I've seen it in the comments too, I don't know if we actually need another campaign game because we have so many we still have yet to get through. But it's a fun one. Mainly because I had the opportunity to level up and be more destructive. Yeah, like really cool miniatures. It looks a really cool game. So yeah, it was fun. This was one of the highlights of the con for me. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Yeah. So definitely take a look at that one. So that was the demo we played. Like I said, we're gonna talk in contact with the designer. I'll probably do interview at least, but we might do something else. We'll see. But after that, we played a different game. This was a very different game. We did an escape room, right?
Yes.
So we did escape room with Chris and Jess. And so this was Krampus.
It was Krampus.
Yeah, save.
We had to defend. Maybe Jess. What was it called? Krampus. We had to save
I can't remember the name. Krampus is involved in
Yeah.
Christmas, yeah.
Christmas in July.
That's right. So here's a picture of us, and yes, I am in the picture.
Yeah, he's Santa.
I am Santa. So we had to. It was a funny situation because it started off with like the room was dark and the light, and like, what? I don't like this. They need to turn some lights on.
I know, and I'm sitting by the Christmas tree like, this has to turn on, and I'm pulling my phone flashlight out.
Yeah.
I'm freaking old. I can't see in the
Can't
dark.
see anything, and then like one of the clues was like, oh yeah, push like Rudolph's nose, and I'm like, there's a picture over here. I clicked it, and the lights turned on. Like, thank goodness. So there was a lot. That was really fun after that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but we had to like.
yeah, keep Krampus out. That's probably right.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, escape rooms, you open up the different puzzles, get the keys, and, each Christmas present had one of Santa's apparel items.
Mm-hmm.
So Steve got to progressively dress up,
Yep.
and then we each got our elf hats, and we had to sing.
Well, elf were extra actually.
Oh, that was a bonus one that I think Jess got.
Yeah, Jess saw that one.
Kudos to Jess on getting that one.
Yeah.
And then we had to sing a Christmas carol to scare Krampus off.
Yes.
We were playing with other people, and they came up with my new favorite Christmas song.
Yep.
And it was, she just kept singing, you better watch out, you better watch out, you better watch out, you better watch out. And that was it. That was my favorite new Christmas song, courtesy of, can't remember her name, the other party with us in the escape room. So this was a lot of fun. I think, next year as we go again, I would be up for another escape room, other side adventures.
We did learn that we're really bad with smells. Like we crushed a lot of puzzles.
I don't think the smelling one was our fault. I think the smells were terrible.
You had to like smell these different
We had
plastic
to smell
things and like match them up with
plastic
something.
cookies.
Yeah.
And each smell correlated to a number, which was a lock. So there was like peppermint and cinnamon and Christmas smells. They smelled like plastic. And none of us really could get it. And it was freaking annoying.
Yeah, they probably need to be recharged for sure. It smells like plastic, exactly.
right,
Yeah.
We're all like just sitting on the floor sniffing plastic pieces.
Just couldn't do it. We needed help, some hints on that
Yeah,
one.
so we had to get some hints. But anyway, lots of fun.
It was fun.
Again, good times.
Yep. So yeah, there was an escape room, and then after that, we stepped out. This was at the nearby hotel, and we had some extra time to start playing games. So this one, we started playing a new game that we picked up. That was the Peak Team Rangers, and so I played a little bit with it earlier, but this was the first like full game, and we played just the intro scenario, just different levels of it. Full disclosure, guys, this game I think is a sleeper hit.
Yes.
Like I love this game. It's really good. And I say that because it is everyone I played with, it has this really interesting puzzle. It's super cooperative. Like almost nothing you have is yours. It's for everyone else. Like the main mechanic of it is reverse card drafting. So you get dealt some cards, and then all those cards you have to divide evenly to the person to the left and right.
Yeah, so you take your hand and you give it away, and then you get whatever they give you.
Yeah, like you mistake,
And so
exactly.
so hopefully your partners and your teammates are helping you
Yeah, right.
properly. So
The whole goal is you're trying to maneuver around this park, and so you need different cards to like climb up the mountain or like go down the river.
Chris, we were supposed to capture the animal.
That's right. Let's put Chris.
Let's put Chris. And he's the ranger who mounts the animal. No, he kills the animal to mount. He's not
right.
mounting animals. He's sorry.
Yeah, it's reverse drafting really, because like drafting is like you keep cards for yourself, but this one you're like only giving cards to other people. And it's the cards. You're just dealt cards and everything, and even your special powers and stuff you've got the ability to like move people. It's only for other people, and it becomes a very tight puzzle trying to complete all these missions within the time limit.
And then there are different levels of difficulty. So this is just, we played the first intro one. I would want to play it with more challenges to it, because I think we got it. Yeah, we made a couple whoopsies, but they weren't too bad.
I played later with on Saturday with Chuck and Ryan from Meeple Marathon. He joined us, and we played almost at the highest level. We had one module we didn't add in there. It's a lot of fun. Like it's really challenging. We actually barely won that one. I did play it solo too. It does have a way to play solo, and I lost. So that was a lot of fun.
Some ungodly hour in the morning, and you wake me up. So, Yeah, so the group that we're playing it, we all really liked that one. Again, it's the Peak Team Rangers.
We'll be covering the channel. It's really,
check it out.
it's really good. So it's super, super cooperative. So, but yeah, that was like I said, sleeper hit. I don't think anyone's talking about it, but everyone I played with really enjoyed it. So, so yeah, that was that. And then the next thing,
Sorry. Yes, Frodo. Mounting animals.
that's right. For you own some pictures later. Don't worry. So,
We're not sending pictures later.
well, honestly, Chris, not buying it. I suspect this will be very available later. I don't think it's.
I think it would. I could see this in like the wow, what's the historical targets of the world? You know, or
Could be.
or the
I don't know if it's maybe it's a Target game. I'm not sure. Like the intro level, I think is Target level, but like the other levels, it gets kind of.
But it's all one box. Would it not go into those general retailers?
I mean, you could just say that for any game.
Fine.
But yes, no, it's very good. Like I said, the sleeper hit. I'm calling this the sleeper hit of Gen Con. So everyone I played with liked it. It's really tight puzzle. Very little randomness, I would say, because you're just working to try to solve a puzzle together. So the randomness is like what missions to go on, stuff like that. But yeah, we'll be covering this on the channel for sure. I want to play more of it. So that's true. Target does have some pretty heavy games.
Yeah, like those general realtors are getting into.
They're
getting some decent shelves.
Yep, for sure.
But I would think then your game Game Theory for sure would cover this.
Yes, that's our local game.
Local game stores definitely, I would imagine, would have this at some point.
That's true. Root, yep. And this one is lighter than Root for sure. Yeah, it's not a heavy game. It's just a tight puzzle to it, so it's easy to pick up and play. So, like I said, super super cooperative, which is awesome. So we did that, and then after that we went to the stadium, and the stadium is where I know Frodo joined the chat. That's where we met with him as well. And so we started at the stadium. It was nice and quiet, actually. We just didn't play games. We played the Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring trick-taking game. So we played that a bunch, waiting for people to show up. So we got Frodo and Chris and you there in that picture. So awesome trick-taking game. I love this one. I played through all the missions already. I did that with my son. So I've seen everything it has.
We kept failing at what, 6 missions?
Yeah, the 6th one is tricky. We tried a few times. Coincidentally, during Gen Con, they did announce the next one because the Two Towers version. So instant buy, no questions. So,
but it's not an add-on to it. It's a separate game.
Separate game, yeah.
So
because this is the first book, now they can do the second book. Oh, and presumably they're going to do the third book. But
it's the same type of game. It's just now you have different challenges,
yeah, exactly.
Different characters, and it's taking you through that story.
Exactly.
I understand now. Okay.
So yeah, that was the first thing we played. And then we played, Bro's got it.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. So then we played Paint the Roses, which this I had to take a picture of because was this your clue?
This was my clue. Thank you very much.
Like one of the most amazing clues ever. I've never seen so many.
There were 10 cubes on this perfectly placed clue tile. It was brilliant.
It was amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, Paint the Roses, if you're not familiar, is a deduction game.
Yep.
And you just gotta outrun the Queen of Hearts before she catches you.
Yep. Fill the garden before she catches you.
Yep.
Excellent game. This was my game of the year when it came out. So
yeah,
we still play it to this day. It's just a great game.
This is a great game to play with like serious gamers or even not. Like we'll bring friends over that aren't crazy gamers and they'll sit down and play this and have a great time.
Yeah, it's very easy. And the nice thing is people can jump in the middle of the game or leave the middle of the game. It's very flexible. Not soloable. Big thing to know. So
I know what I have.
Exactly. It has to be at least 2 people, but it works great. I'm a big fan of this one. So this one, like I said, we played this a few times over the con. It's a great game.
Just a few.
Just a few, yeah. So we played that one, and then we also played Leviathan Wilds as well. So here's a picture of Leviathan Wilds. We got Chuck and Ruth there, Frodo and Chris. So also a fantastic game. Had a lot of fun with that one. So, that's right. We got 49 points on Paint the Rose. I forgot. We did really well.
That was the best game. It's because we're all brilliant gamers. That's that's what I say.
Yeah, sure.
I don't think we've ever scored that high before either.
Maybe. I don't know. It's a really good score. It's a really good score.
But yes. So this picture is Leviathan Wilds. Another big hit.
I mean, we've covered this on channel before. We will be continuing playing this one. Excellent game. Can't say enough about it. So fantastic components and everything. You're climbing around on these leviathans trying to knock off the crystals.
I mean, you're supposed to climb up the Leviathan, but maybe Chris
That's true.
Chris is just holding us down.
Chris was like taking all the damage at the bottom of the Leviathan. So, I mean, if he wasn't doing that, someone else would get pummeled. So
Yeah,
it was
no,
very
it was
helpful.
for the good of the game.
That's right. That's right.
We appreciate Chris. What's the chef at base camp?
Exactly. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, that was and you can see the stadium there. There's not many people there. It was really nice, actually, for sure. Yeah, Chris was the tank, exactly. Yeah,
Port.
yeah, for sure.
I like the stadium. I touched the turf. That was cool.
That's right.
So that's off my bucket list.
Yep.
It was quieter. I actually prefer the stadium over the event hall.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot going on at the hall, and that's cool. And they have a lot of demos and games, but it got too loud. Like I love people, but after a while, it's like, all right, I gotta take a break.
That's right. So, but that kind of ended Thursday for us. So then we went to Friday. So Friday we started off at the event hall again, or the exhibit hall, sorry. And this day I wanted to make sure we demoed some stuff. So yeah, you find the turf. Yeah, you find the turf massage exactly. But Friday we went to demo some stuff. So we went ahead and demoed Ashes. Did you guys know this channel? I'm a big fan of Ashes. So they had Ashes Ascendancy there. So we sat down and we played a few turns of this one. It wasn't a full playthrough.
Yeah,
it was a little bit of demo.
A couple turns. You got to
Yeah.
see the new characters, the new Phoenixborn, right? That's what they're called. Again,
Dragonborn in this case.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Steve loves this game. He's going to get everything.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
I enjoyed it. The character that I had was pretty cool. Again, violence, and then just putting like creatures out that would help fight for me was pretty nice.
The one I played, we were using mechanics, like a mech, like an engineer type thing. So sending the robots out. Both characters, they used a lot of the dice to put on the cards. It's been done in the past a little bit, but it was a lot of emphasis on that in these new characters. I like the new characters quite a bit. As for the game itself, the person demoing it was super nice. It was a very pleasant person. I unfortunately think he was teaching us wrong.
But you don't know because you have to read the book.
Well, I read the book, the rule book, and what I read wasn't what he taught us.
I don't know.
But anyway, doesn't matter. It was really, really fun. So, yeah.
Yeah. I think because we got to do a bazillion actions before the enemy actually did something.
Right.
And you think it should have been us do something, they do something.
Correct.
Like what you're used to doing in Ashes.
Correct.
But I feel like we just did everything up front.
Right.
Which is probably why we crushed it.
But that's where you crushed exactly. But I got to see how the new thing works and how you can they level up with these threat tokens, and the new dice actually works pretty well with the Dragonborn. So that was cool to see. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a really nice system as they approach it. It seemed more easy to run, I would say, and the artwork. Oh, it's beautiful. Like the Red Range, they had really big wounds on the back of the cards, but this one is like these gold wounds on the corners of the cards. It's like very beautiful, like design. So it looks awesome.
Yep.
But yeah, had a lot of fun with that one. That was cool to check out.
Yep,
Hey
hi,
Dom,
Dom.
how's it going? So we did that, and then I demoed another game, which we'll talk about a little bit more later as well. But this picked up a copy. This is Last Lantern. So this is a
Vanna White it.
you Vanna White it. Okay.
Vanna White.
There you go, Last Lantern.
Aw.
So this one is a polynomial game, cooperative, of course, and you're basically racing to the end of this track, but you have to do it in a very methodical manner.
So it's Tetris.
Because it's Tetris,
And
yeah.
I know, IP and rights and whatnot. Essentially, you're doing Tetris builds up through this track, and if you have open spaces, you can draw, and potentially there's good or bad fireflies.
Yep.
And if you get so many bad fireflies stuck on the board, you're going to lose. So there's a pacing aspect to it with your teammates, and just a geometric thought
There's a little bit of like bag manipulation as you try to put the good things in the bag, so when you do fill spaces, you don't get the bad ones coming out. So, Last Legend High Gardner, no, not that one. Yeah, it's good call. Yeah, Frodo. If you have questions on Ashes, definitely jump on Discord. I'm sure lots of people there can help you. So.
Matt's right. Actually, I didn't catch that when you were talking.
Polyomino, not polyo. Yes, thank you,
Yes.
Matt. Thank you. Appreciate it. So
Use the right words, Steve.
words are hard.
But no, Last Lanterns was cool. We'll play it again.
Yep.
Like you said, we'll do a video review on it.
Cover on the channel for sure. So
Yeah.
Yep.
I love Tetris, so
yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
It's a very cognitive game. You'll see it on the channel when we cover it. But yeah.
yeah.
So that one I play with Designer. So
Yep.
yeah, words is hard, exactly. Exactly. The next thing we did, I don't have a picture of this one necessarily, but we can hold it up. So we visited the author section, and we had to go talk with Brady Sadler. So Brady, and it's
Blue
gonna be
screen.
it's blue screen. Yep. But you can hold. There, I'll get to this here, I guess.
This,
There you go. No,
this,
no.
this,
Just hold it.
this,
Vanna White it.
this.
There you go. So Acrid Sky, we picked this
This
up.
is trippy. So this is Brady Sadler's book. He and his brother are the makers of Street Masters
Yep, and a bunch of other stuff.
and a bunch of other stuff.
They worked for Fancy Flight for a little bit too and stuff. They have Hour of Need. They made there's the they made a bunch of games. Anyway, long story short, this is Brady's book. This is the first of the series, so we picked up to read it. Their upcoming game is being based upon.
Based on this book series.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I want to read the book now, so I'm really attached to the characters that I might murder. So, yeah, and it's funny because I had Brady sign it, and I was sharing that I happened to be reading the Fourth Wing series, which, if you're not familiar, it's Bridgerton meets fantasy. Kind of just a guilty read. So I like what he wrote. He says, I hope this is better than the Fourth Wing, which, because he tried to read that series and he's like, that is not for me.
That's right. That's
So
right.
anyway, really fun time talking to Brady, and I look forward to reading this and seeing what their next game is all about.
That's right. But another thing this was a highlight for me. I didn't do this last year, and I wanted to make sure I did this for a year, but I know Lewis from Keep the Heroes Out, he says if you bring a copy of the game, he will sign it for you. So had to take advantage of that. And so we dropped it off and went to pick it up, and this is what he came up with. It was awesome. Like I asked him if he could put the little Co-op Guild logo in there. So yeah, I don't know. He was really fast, and he's a really good artist. So
Well, yeah, it's all the guys at the booth, for Keep the Heroes Out are awesome. But it's funny because Lewis, this isn't just for us. You know,
Right.
if you ask him, he's a cool guy. He'll draw something, and so but he's just doodling while talking to everybody, and just like
yeah, for
it comes so naturally. But if you're not familiar with Keep the Heroes Out boss battle,
Well, kind of. It's a tower defense, but you are playing the monsters in the dungeon, and the heroes are bad guys.
yeah, but boss battle is the expansion that you must.
That's correct.
You must get that.
For sure.
If you're gonna get this game, that really brings it to the next level.
Yeah, they sold out actually.
They did. They were doing great this year.
Yeah.
And they mentioned that it jumped in the BGG rankings very quickly over the con. So if you haven't played Keep the Heroes Out, check it out. We recommend it. It's a fun, cute game.
Yeah, we've got videos on the channel of this. And we'll be covering it in the future for sure. So,
I'm sorry. I'm distracted by the Reculum chat.
I know.
Okay, Leviathan Wild.
With the
There's a
reticle.
video.
Yes.
The little fire. It's a recticle. It's
right.
not,
It's not.
but it is.
Yeah, and Keep the Heroes Out is very accessible too, for sure.
Yes.
Like
Yes,
you don't
yes.
you don't really need to read. If you have an adult there, you can read for kids and stuff. And the meeples are super cute, and it's a really fun game. So
No.
yes.
Oh, I don't know, man.
Oh, Matt's got first pick cookies. Yum yum. Okay, sorry, distracted. Delicious. So, but that actually kind of ended the con for us for a little bit because we were feeling a little burned out. So we went to
Well,
dinner.
Yes, so
Go
he
ahead.
promised, because I'm more introverted, so lots of people drains my battery. I love it. Don't get me wrong, and you all are awesome. But after a while, I do need to take some time to recharge. So I was like, we're going out to dinner, the two of us on a date. I'm sorry that I ditched you guys.
Yep.
But I needed a quick refresher.
Right.
And that got me completely ready, fully charged for Saturday, which was
which was awesome. But I also was able to prep for Saturday too, which was nice.
yes, and you took the Friday evening to prep for Saturday.
Because I was able to go through the games and read rule books and make sure I understood everything, organize everything.
I
So
was reading all the rule books.
because that's relaxing for me. I know I'm a little weird.
That's right.
Just kind of sounds like a nightmare as an introvert myself. Yeah, it can be. Definitely take breaks, find quiet spaces, but it's really fun.
Yeah, if you need to. That was my biggest thing when I was like, do I really want to go hang out with 20,000+ people every day?
Yeah. With 70,000 people there. But yeah,
Total, yeah,
total,
over the weekend. But it really, the days went so quick, and I ended up having so much fun, even on the convention days.
Right.
After the second day, I needed a quiet dinner. But like I said, it totally charged me up for Saturday. Well, let's just get into
Go
Saturday.
ahead, Saturday. Yep.
So Saturday, per usual, you go to the JW Marriott.
Yep.
And we just play games all day, and people come and go as they please, or hang out and do whatever.
Saturday's the busiest day of the cons, so I found like it's nice to step away from that, and then we just reserve a table there, and like I said, people come and go as they please and hang out with us. It's a really nice time to meet people and then play the games we've picked up or talked about. So
yeah, and actually, Chris, that's a good point. Going back to the running to the nerds again, the most courteous group of people. I've never been around 20,000 people and no one's like screaming at each other or anything like that. It was great.
Yeah.
Anyhow, Saturday.
Yeah, Dom, if you ever come, Saturday is a great time to just hang out, and it's just it was your favorite day.
Saturday was my favorite day.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because we just hang out and play games. So here's a picture. We got Chuck, Ruth, Jess, Chris, and Lexia. So Lexus, yeah. So all hang out with us. We had other people show up too. Actually, in the background, that's Frodo and me playing on different tables. So and yes, Jess, there's a cool cosplay parade as well. That's Saturday at noon, I think. That's what it is. So that's cool to see. But anyway, we can get to Saturday because we played tons of games on Saturday.
Yes.
So let me pull up my notes. Sorry, jumping around here. Okay, so the first one we played, I actually don't have a picture of it. I forgot to take a picture, but I have it in front of us. So we played Beasts. Just like this.
It's right here. Dumbass.
I know. So Beasts, it's not soloable. I'm pretty sure it's not. It doesn't have solo rules in it, at least. Small card game. It's just a deck of cards, kind of like a trick-taking type of game. Beautiful card artwork. I love the card artwork. But basically, you try and get through the whole deck, and you got to play the cards in one of three columns, and it basically is a number that increases. You can only ever increase the number. Then you have these aces that pop out, and they're the beasts that kind of lock you down. So you have to be careful when they come out. We played one game of this. I need to play more of it. I'm not sold on it yet. I think there's something to it, but it hasn't grabbed me on the first play.
It didn't wow the first play. So
Right.
there's us two and Alexis. We played it, and I liked it, but I do think we got to give it another go.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like, oh my gosh, this is the best game ever. I think it's a fun game, and I had a good time. Particularly when Steve plays a number that just screws me over, and I'm like, why?
Yep.
We lost.
It's the only one that can play.
Yeah.
So who is best at Beast? Not me. Maybe you? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. It was a tough one.
So it's very dependent on what you're dealt.
Yeah, the artist is amazing.
It is very beautiful.
Beautiful,
Very
beautiful game.
And like Chris mentioned above, the dice towers are also very beautiful. Thank you. Thank you
Yes,
so much.
yes, sure.
Yep. KingsQueenWoodworking.com.
Of the wolves. Oh, interesting. Yeah, absolutely. When we cover this, I'll put the cards on the camera. It's absolutely gorgeous. So regardless of what the game is itself, I'm happy to have the game with just the art itself.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
I like it. So I kind of think like it's a fun.
It's a quick one too.
It's a quick game that I could bring out again with like, I don't know, my parents.
Yeah.
They like Hanabi and like card games like that.
Right.
I would put this in the accessible
Right.
card games for people. Yeah.
For sure. We also played Bomb Busters, which is always fun.
Heck yes.
And I have to give a shout out to Chris, who's on the chat here, because he was awesome and he made these 3D printed stands for the game. And it's really nice because it has letters on it, so you can easily say, "Hey, your wire at G, we're cutting that one."
Yes.
So-
super. I'm gonna wait. It's this camera. I got
there you go.
confused. So yeah, you get to put them on there. So Chris, thank you very much. This levels up the game.
There's a Chris, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so he did an awesome job. So thanks again, Chris, for that, because it's a fantastic game. We love it. And the fact he made a co-op guild color one was awesome.
It's special.
It's very special. I don't have a picture of that, unfortunately, as I was just playing it, but just want to mention that. So we did play that one. So getting back to the games we played. So I played with the designer, but then also we played Last Lantern there, so you can see the game in action. We played was
Alexis and you and I.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, the three of us. So I got through that. We didn't win. Did we win? No.
Yes.
Did we win?
Yes.
Okay, I
We
forget.
were victorious.
Yeah. Fair enough. You didn't design it, Chris. That's fine.
Yeah.
You printed it. It was really nice. But yeah, so we got through that game. That was fun. So we'll, like I said, cover on the channel, but we did play it here. And then go ahead.
Go back to your list.
Yes.
Okay, they're not on here. Alexis and I did a lot of 1v1 games
Oh,
too.
they're not on there, but I have a
Yes.
picture of them.
You got a picture?
Yeah, so let me check when the picture is here. Hold on one second here. Not yet. But
No,
yes,
you,
we'll go
okay, we'll get there.
come with there.
I had a
So
good time. And my competitive side was coming out a little bit.
it was. But we took a break after people started showing up because it was just kind of early. And then you, Kim, you sat down with everyone and you played Vantage, which is the latest game by Stonemaier Games. Very hot game. What do you think of Vantage?
I really liked it. With 6, I think it was too many people. But we were also distracted in doing other things with the con, and I was talking about woodworking, so that's a whole tangent that I go on. But it was still a lot of fun, and it wasn't bad with 6, particularly because you could see the different storytelling styles of different people. Like Ruth, for example, so descriptive. She will paint like the perfect picture and tell you everything that's on there. I love you, Jess. No, I'm kidding. But yeah,
at
it's funny.
six players, it was long. You guys were playing that for a while.
It was long. We didn't even finish. But I had a really good time.
It's your dice towers on the picture, yes. Yes.
That's right. Thanks, Sean. Beautiful dice towers.
We won't talk about the table, Raphael.
I have 4 more months.
4 months, exactly.
4 more months. Yeah.
Oh, the pizza. Yeah, we did order pizza for everyone too. That took a while to show up. It was,
That was like an hour.
yeah, it
An
wasn't.
hour. And I didn't order it on time. I was too distracted playing the games. So
Yeah, I heard Vantage is really good at lower player count. 6 was,
Yeah.
like you said, long.
it was fun. And I think one of the memorable moments, other than basically Chuck doing all the objectives for building the ship and saving our butts, was my character. There's this giant sand creature, and Chuck had a pet, so I wanted to coax and get a pet. I never watched Dune, so this was probably my mistake. And I do believe, I think Chris, you mentioned it too, like 2 minutes before it happened, I'm like, I'm gonna get eaten, aren't I? Well, Jetson's reading the text. Yep, I got swallowed immediately, and I thoroughly love that. So thank you. The minute you start laughing, Jess, before you even read that, I was like, oh shit.
Basically, that you can talk
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. So no, I definitely do want to play that again, and get deeper into it and really explore it. I had a great time. Again, a lot of it's based on who you're playing with though too. So if you're going to play with people that aren't, carefree storytelling or I don't want to, maybe loose, is that the right word I want to use?
Maybe.
Comfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that helps.
Yep.
So
But yeah, you were playing this next to it. That's a good question, Dom. Would this be good for stream or too spoilery? I feel like it would have spoilers.
it would have spoilers.
But would it be good to stream? Is the question. Because you see the card. I don't know if it'd be good to film.
I don't know about filming. It's a lot
Yeah.
of talking.
Yeah. We'll get to that, Alexis. We're getting to that. Yes. But yeah, so you played this, and I didn't play this because I was next to you with Frodo, and we wanted playing Campfire Council, which I'm loving this game. This game is super fun. So I actually just played it tonight, actually, as well, to play a solo game of it. But this one is the latest game from Incredible Dream. it's the same IPs, the same characters, plays up to 6 players, but you are managing the city. The base game is competitive, but it does have a cooperative addition on it called Winds of Change. Actually, right in front of me. Yeah, Winds of Change. And my big hesitation with this one is I wasn't sure if the solo or co-op would feel tacked on to the competitive game. And honestly, there is only one difference between competitive and solo slash co-op, and it's one deck of cards. So it's like it works really, really well solo co-op. We made me super happy. So yeah, this one is this was another game. I sleeved Kinfire Council and I sleeved Peak Team. So those were the two that stood out to me.
That's a sign that he really likes it.
Exactly. Yeah. I was about to set the other Kinfire game out. Oh, the other one's good too. Kinfire Chronicles, the Dungeon Crawl. We should finish that. But it's only problem with Kinfire Chronicles is you can get into a weird turn order structure where like someone can like not have a turn for a long time. But this was a lot of fun. So yeah, I played well my solo play. I played tonight, and actually it's interesting because I've heard this comment, and we had an easier time when Frodo and I were playing, even though you can see Frodo's there like really think about it.
Really deep in thought.
It's definitely a thinking game. It's a worker placement game for sure. It plays in you play 5 rounds, but tonight I played it and I struggled. I did pull out a win, but it was a close win. And I know in our game when Frodo and I were playing with, we felt like we could manage it well. And the last play I did, the cultists definitely fought back. So basically, it's you versus like the cultists trying to take over the city and try and deal with it. So it's really good. So, oh, again, confused me. I thought the original was a dungeon crawl, and then these are different. Yeah, so it's confusing because it's all the same IP, intellectual property. The first game was Kinfire Chronicles. That is a pure dungeon crawler with a book moving along the board, all that stuff. Then it came with Kinfire Delve, which is a very small, there's 3 boxes of that one, a very small card-based game where you're trying to just get through a deck of cards. And it's a little bit of an efficiency engine in that one. So, and then this is different than those two. This is Kinfire Council. This is much more a worker placement Euro, but it also has a cooperative mode in it. All 3 of those games are cooperative. They work really well. So, yeah, visually the boxes are hard to differentiate. They should make those subtitles more visible to different. That's true because they all say Kinfire, and you gotta look at the name underneath it: Council and Chronicles and Delve. So yeah, for sure. Yeah, Delve's good too. Yep, Delve's very good. So, but yeah, so really like this one. Plan to cover this one on the channel. So, I gotta prep how to stream this one. But yeah, there's a lot to like in this one. Big fan. I always like. I do like Euros, but we don't cover Euros because there's very few cooperative ones. So this is one of them, right?
And it beats you all the time.
In Euros? Oh, sure. Actually, some of them definitely.
Yes.
Some of them definitely, for sure. So yeah, so that was so I was playing that while you guys played Vantage. That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And then after that we Ryan from Meeple Marathon showed up, and then Frodo, him and I, we sat down, and this was Jess' copy. Thanks, Jess, for bringing it. She brought Valkyrie Black Orchestra. So, Black Orchestra is a big game. It's about the Black Orchestra, which is a secret group that tried to take out Hitler. And so this is a condensed version of it, a very short playing, streamlined version of it. So we played through that one, and we did win, which is cool. I do like the regular Black Orchestra more because there's more of the theme comes out of it. This is more abstracted, and it worked. It works well, but I don't know. I guess I just the more it was. I normally like streamlined games, but I think the theme kind of lost on me. It was just kind of just a game instead. So
you just felt like you're going through the motions just for the sake of it.
Kind of. Yeah, it might be a little easy to Jess. That's true too. So. Oh yeah, for Council, it does take a decent amount of table space for sure. Yeah, Council that's a really good one. Definitely take a look at that one for sure. So, but yeah, so we played Valkyrie after that, which is cool to do. And then while we're playing this is where Kim and Alexis were having some fun. So
battling it out.
Yeah, so you played Nar, which was the Viking game, and you played was it Power
Failure,
and then some other
we played Up and Down. So and then Alexis, I think there was one more because didn't we play 4 games?
You played a bunch of like head-to-head games.
We did a lot.
These are competitive,
we
by the way.
went back to back, head to head
Right.
card games, and I had a great time because again, our competitive edges were coming out, which I don't do a whole lot on this channel, just unless I give everyone else a hard time.
Right.
So yes, I will say Alexis is a better Viking than I, just barely. And I shall practice for next year.
That's right.
So prepare for battle.
Sure.
So lots of fun with those card games.
Yep. One of the publishers I met up with was the publisher for Phantom Division. So they were nice enough to swing by, and they dropped off the prototypes. So this is one of the few prototypes out there, which was yeah, she will. Well, there you
I'm
go.
gonna have to step on my game.
Oh, we didn't try tag team. Tag team would have been cool. So that's a big hot one there.
We didn't.
But anyway, he dropped off Phantom Division. So this is Phantom Division, us setting it up. So it was really cool to get an early look at this one. So if you're not familiar with this is the successor to SEAL Team Flix, which we have an old video on the channel of this one. Mike and I played it. But it is, or it's primarily a dexterity game, though you can play this without the dexterity element completely. It's option. So, but the dexterity part is more fun. But anyway, here you see all the walls you had to assemble, and we're running around. It's a sci-fi game, running around these rooms. We're trying to collect objective points, blasting sentry guns, and enemies are spawning and patrolling the area, and using our different weapons and abilities. So, yeah, we'll talk about Phantom Epoch immediately after that, actually, because that's the second game we played. Spoilers. So we played both Phantom games back to back. But yeah, it was really cool to be able to sit down and play the Phantom Division. This is Phantom Division here, as an early look. So it was cool.
So, and I guess everyone that played it is also in the chat. I guess I'm curious on what everyone else thought about it too, because like, you thought it was interesting. You had a good time.
Yeah, even I'm guessing Tyson from Phantom Epoch. Me too, Sean. Me too. Yeah.
So, but yeah, you said you had a good time with it. His frustration when you like demoing a prototype.
Yeah.
He hadn't read the rules ahead of playing with anybody.
I read part of it, but there's a lot of rules.
It's one of his pet peeves.
Yeah.
He prefers much more to be prepared. But yeah, it sounds like you guys had fun after you wrapped it up. People were like, "Yeah, there's a good baseline here."
We were figuring it out. It was just, it's a prototype, so like, things are rough around the edges, and I'm the type of person that, as you can tell from a Friday night, I spent my night opening rule books, reading through, organizing things, because like I want to come to a table, being able to present the game to someone, and I didn't have the time to do this here, so that makes it a little more frustrating for me. But the game itself, I think it's going to work well. It has a lot of variety in it, which is really interesting to see. So you can, it's almost like a, what's the word? We do random missions in a video game. I can't think of the word, but anyway. But yeah, it setups a lot because of that, because everything's a little random. You don't know what objective you have. A primary objective, a secondary objective, and then you have these. I can't think what they're called, but some other rule modifications. So you will. The rarity of you playing the same game twice is going to be pretty low, honestly.
And it is a dexterity flicking game.
Well, yes,
with parts of it. So,
well, you can do either or both. You can actually switch.
Yeah.
You can play without the dexterity element completely, which you just rolling dice, or you can flick stuff. We flick stuff in this because it's more fun.
Yes, and the pieces were very small, and then you'd flick them off the table. So you would need a game table with a recessed.
You would. And this does have the mini games in it, which are super fun, because I know Jess. I think Jess was our hacker. She was really good at like breaking the codes on the walls. So you had to like put these tokens on the digital keypad and flick them off. And then there was some other ones we did too. I forget. Oh, it's like a reviving one that we could do. Then there was an actual hacking one where you had like roll dice to get the right numbers within a time period. So lots of the mini games are great. At least this series. It was same thing with SEAL Team Flix too. So
your takeaway is good baseline. You'll follow up and see where it goes.
For sure.
Cool.
For sure. So yeah, like I said, I just need more time with the rulebook to figure it out. And with prototypes, there's a lot of stuff in there. You just have to figure out where things go and organize it. So, but yeah, it was really cool to have everyone there get an early look at it, because like I said, there's only like 2 copies right now they had. So we got a chance to play one of them. So the other one is with like California, with the design team, I guess. So
cool, pretty special.
Yeah, so that's Phantom Division. And I know Tyson, I know he's still here or not. Then we played Phantom Epoch, not to be confused. So this one is a finish design. So this one is a sci-fi dungeon crawler, I would say. Is a good way of saying it. So really big box, but the box is organized so well. It makes it easy to set up and tear down. Honestly, it doesn't take long to play this game. It's really great. Well, not play the game, but set up and tear it down because the box is great. The game itself doesn't take that long either, honestly. Probably 90 minutes if you're familiar with it. So oh, good question, Raphael. Let me answer that at the end. So I saw your question. So, but yeah, this was, so I ran the AI for this one, so you guys can all play, because I've been playing this one with my son a lot. So, and we're going to keep playing through it. He's really enjoying this. But the really nice thing like this one, you've got 2 books. Open it up. Stuff's really easy. You grab each character comes with a pack. You have 10 cards, and you basically have your whole deck in front of you. You can play the cards however you want. Depending on how many cards you play, if you play more cards, you go slower in the turn. Less cards, you go faster in the turn. And at some point, you have to do a rest action, bring them all back.
That's almost accurate. It's based on number of action points that you're using.
It's a generic statement. Yeah. But there's like exception to that. Like I have a special card in my deck that I can play 5 cards and go first. So which is really cool. Yeah. But you like to pick up the box for sure. It's a big one.
It's a big boy.
It's a big one. And the AI is really cool because it has like each AI is based on their species and then their class. They combine into a unique AI each time. So by the way, the bases in this game with the health and conditions, absolutely fantastic. Like this needs to be the way dungeon crawls and adventure games go in the future.
The HeroClix-esque of the health. That's pretty nice.
It's really nice. You don't have to worry about tokens everywhere or health things. You just click them and then super nice. So, but yeah, they played through one of the intro missions.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we successfully got out with the loot.
That's right.
So good time. And I got to murder more things.
That's right. So yeah, you played Warrior, I believe, right?
Yes.
Warrior, Chuck played Ranger. Chris played the Rogue, and
Jess was some sort of fire wizard.
Yeah.
My favorite part was Jess is standing in the middle of the one doorway we all have to get through, and she's like, "I'm lighting myself on fire."
That's right. she lights herself on fire, and the bad guys come run up and they attack her, and they light her on fire.
They catch fire. So there was a purpose, but I'm like, I can't get through.
She's on fire in the middle of the door.
She's just like, I am all powerful. I'm on fire.
Yeah,
so that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's a really good game. Definitely one to check out if you like. It has a lot of inspiration from Gloomhaven, and it plays well. I like this approach better than Gloomhaven. Gloomhaven, you like lose cards, and this one you don't worry about that. You just have to refresh and get them back. So you still have that really fun cards. Everything feels unique. So, and yes, Brian, the stands to put the conditions on, absolutely amazing. It's awesome. Yeah. And the nice thing is the enemies, like when they have negative conditions, a lot of times the conditions stay on them, which is pretty cool. So sorry, messages here. Yeah. So Phantom Epoch. We haven't covered this on the channel yet. Meet Me at the Table has been playing this one regularly. I will be covering this on the channel. I don't know if we'll do a playthrough or if we'll just do a review of this one. But like I said, my son and I are playing through it, so probably will be a review. And I want to get through more of it, but yeah, just to go all Leroy Johnson, right? Leroy Johnson. Leroy Jenkins is correct.
Yeah, Jenkins is right. On Co-op Guild, it's Johnson.
Leroy Johnson. So anyway, yeah, it's a fun game, really fun. So I'm glad people requested we played that one, so that's cool. The next one. Sorry, I'm just catching up with my notes here. Oh yeah, and then this is kind of the wrap up here. We're at the last one, so we kind of broke up into different games here. Oh yeah, you like the game, that Phantom Epoch? It's awesome. Yeah, get it right. Yeah, see, Raphael. So then we kind of broke up in different games here. We had Unstoppable being played, and Paint the Roses, and then Tiny Epic Crimes as well. So yes, exactly. So of course, Paint the Roses coming out again. So these are all real. Well, Unstoppable has been a really big hit lately. So it's only a 2-player game, but then I think at this point I wound up taking a quick break, and I think I was taking care of a few things too, if I forget.
Well, our parking ticket had expired.
That's right,
so
parking
we
ticket.
started
That's right.
backing up.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so this was kind of a free for all moment. A lot of different games of happening, which again, very cool. Just hang out to play even adjacently with other people. It's fun.
For sure, for sure. So, oh, you know what? I have us on the really big mode there. That's fine. No big deal.
Okay.
So, playing 3 games on a single table, the dream, exactly, Remy. Yeah. But I think that kind of sums up Gen Con.
Yeah, it was. Well, and the funny thing, like I mentioned, so Friday I recharged, but Saturday we got there 8:30
Yeah.
ish. You know, people started showing up 9:30. Oh no, actually you were there early too. So we started early, and I think we left 8:30.
About 12 hours
So
of
like
gaming.
12 hours. And I kid you not, I could have kept going. We left because we had to hit the road because we were driving all the way back the following day, early in the morning. But I really could have gone I feel like another 4 hours.
Right.
But that's a sign of a good time and good company.
For sure.
So thank you.
Yeah. Yep. So, but yeah, lots of stuff played. Talked with a lot of designers and publishers as well, which we didn't quite cover in this one. You guys want to know more about that? Open book. Just let me know. I can dive into that. But I really wanted to focus on this chat with the games we played and kind of the highlights of it. So, yeah, regale with Tales Amazing Food Trucks.
That's true.
Oh,
Food trucks were good, and don't forget about the question that was asked earlier.
Yep.
So we went to the Noodles,
Yeah, that's always a staple.
which was really good.
I like that place.
We went to another one, and I got
And another one.
and another one. Bites the dust. Meow, meow. I didn't eat anything that I did not like.
Uh-huh.
I will say the best thing we had was our dinner out.
Yeah, for sure.
We went to a local Mexican
Family run.
restaurant, and all the reviews were 5 out of 5 stars on the food.
Yeah.
And they were not kidding. I'll have to look up the name of the restaurant. It was really good.
Started with an M. I have to look. Yeah,
starts with
really
an M.
good. Really
Yeah.
good. Yeah, the news line does get long. They move fast, unfortunately, but it's long. That's I always go for that place. It's really good. So, and yeah, talk about expansions for Unstoppable. Yeah, they need. That's the big thing about Unstoppable. It's a really good game, but it needs more content at this point for sure. But we had a question earlier. So Raphael asked, "Did you see any good dungeon crawler or adventure games that were new to you?" The big one is Gone to Gaia. So, Gone to Gaia was new to me, and that adventure game was just really fun. Like that was one of the best games we've played at the con. New to me adventure games.
Is that like Vantage? Is that how do you classify it?
I'd say sure, it's an adventure game. Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked that one. I'd never played that before. I didn't honestly even know anything about it. But just the storytelling and the fun moments with the people, that was cool.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if there was a whole lot of adventure dungeon crawls new to me that we played though. A lot of it was other games, not in those two genres, I would say.
Yeah. Looking at what we have in front of us, even a lot of it's kind of puzzly.
Yeah, I feel like this was the con for smaller games than like massive co-op games. The big exception is I think Kinfire Council is a pretty big game, honestly. But yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This one isn't new to me, but Battlefield Berserker, I agree with you, Chris. I love this game.
Yeah.
And I'm going to drop the video probably tonight. You probably see it after we sign off here. I got to put the timestamps on it, but it's ready to go. I'll make it live.
So Battleforge, Chris and Jess played that with Board Game Officer.
Yep.
Well, no, he didn't play. His friends played.
That's right. Because he already covered it in his channel.
Yeah.
So go check out Board Game Officer if you haven't seen his YouTube channel. It does excellent work, by the way.
But yeah, Chris and Jess, the guys were singing its praises. I haven't played that one yet.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's my... I have an impressions video of it, and it's my favorite game from Creative Game Studios. That's the publisher that makes that one. So, hey, Ricardo. DC Deck Building Game is the game that got me into the hobby. Hope you folks give a chance to the latest version, Arkham Asylum. Okay, DC Deck Building Game hasn't wowed me, to be honest. Mostly because it's like too random. Like I don't mind Marvel Legendary random, but it was like why these cards got my decks didn't make sense to me. But some of the newer versions of DC deck building game are kind of pretty cool. I played, what was the one with like a board you move around it? I forget which one it was, but Colin played that one. That was really cool. But yeah, I don't know Arkham Asylum. I need to look into that. So
Cool.
so
So is it like Marvel Legendary in any sense?
yeah, they're pretty different. They still have like grab different decks type thing going on,
Okay.
but they're pretty different, I'd say.
I like my superhero card games,
Yeah.
except for what's that one? Champions. Not that one.
We just lost.
I'm sorry. Unsubscribe. Kim doesn't like champions.
Love that one. I'm not sure what we're talking about there.
The Battleforge.
Oh, Battleforge. Yeah, just like it too. Awesome. Yeah. Battleforge Berserker. Definitely check it out. It's coming up soon. A lot of love with that one. Like I said, it's a great game. It has ability. You can feel really clever in it. So, Rebirth was the one with the board. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Ricardo. Rebirth. Yep.
So
They've done improvements to the deck building part of the game. Definitely improved. Okay, cool. I'll look into it.
We'll have to check that out again.
Yeah, definitely worth it. Speaking of which, suggestions or recommendations are very, very welcome on the channel. I can't remember who. I apologize. I should have looked up earlier. But someone recommended Samat to cover the game. And just recently, actually just today, talked with, I believe it was the designer on that one. And so we will be covering that on the channel. So in the near future. So we do listen to your recommendations and we do try to act on them if at all possible. So if we have time, all that fun stuff. And yeah. So anyway, yes, always keep them coming. We're here to help. So
yeah. And again, well, thanks to everyone who did take home one of my personally made dice towers or dice trays.
that's right.
Your support is greatly appreciated, and if anyone wants their own, look it up. Put it in the chat or in the thingy, Steve.
I think it's in. Is it in the description? I'm not sure. It's on our Discord.
Yeah.
You can find it there.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Cool. So yeah, we had a lot of fun. This was your first Gen Con.
What's my first Gen Con?
Would you go back?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
I don't know if I would do full days of the event center, like the vendor hall. I don't know if I would do 2 full days of that.
Admittedly, I do a lot of networking when I'm there. So
Yeah, which is fine. But I also do that for work.
yeah.
So I would be good if we scheduled plays. That I think would help break it up for me personally. But that's also part of the introvert in me as well.
Yeah, actually, Raphael's question would do differently. Knowing Kim wants to do more of those demos because you had more fun just playing games.
I did. I had more fun playing games.
Yeah.
I did like walking around and seeing things and talking and meeting to people is always nice. Networking and giving the real quick, face-to-face interactions is a good thing. But I would rather play games. So.
Yeah, because I know when I first went to Gen Con, I signed up for a bunch of events, and it was just running from one event to the next event. It wasn't as fun because it just felt like the stress of trying to figure out where I'm going and doing all this stuff. And so for your first, I definitely tailored on, like, let's only do a couple of events, not worry too much about it. But it sounds like I should bump it up a bit.
A little bit. So
yeah.
like 2 or 3 events a day, I think is a good balance. Because then in the evening, you want to go and hang out with people and do other things. So
Right.
I gotta monitor my fuel tank of people.
Well, yeah, and then for run the channel too, it's important for me to go meet with all these people I work with. So it might make sense for me to, like, I can go do that, but also you can demo some stuff while I'm talking to people as well, which would be good.
Yeah.
So
We'll figure it out.
Yep.
But I will go back next year.
Success.
I know. You won me over.
Yes. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So anyway, but that is Gen Con. So if there's any games that we talked about that you want to see soon,
in more detail.
well, we're gonna cover all these games eventually.
Yeah.
But if there's any games you want to see soon, leave in comments in below or jump on our Discord and leave a comment there. I have ones that I'm planning to cover first just because I want to, but if I see people asking for a certain game to be covered more than another, I will prioritize it. So, but they all will be covered at some point. So,
Yeah.
yeah, Killer Your Saturday. Nice time, Frodo. So Frodo was helping out at the Chip Theory Games booth, so running around with that one. But it was nice meeting you for sure. So,
Yeah. Frodo, I did.
Oh, PAX U, yeah. I do want to go to PAX U sometime. It's a little bit harder because of the time of year, but yeah, that'd be fun to do.
Yeah. So Frodo, you shared the story of your wife where she had a thing for Elijah Wood, and I'm going to share it if you don't mind. But yeah, I understand the nickname now. So if you guys notice the pictures, there is a resemblance.
Yep.
But no, I was happy to meet you too. So.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. Okay. I think we're gonna end this stream. The next thing coming up on the channel will be Wednesday. It is the first of the month, basically. And so we'll be doing a new segment. That'll be the Co-op Corner. So covering the news for co-op games for August. So that'll be that plan. Like I said, Berserker Battleforge will be going live very, very soon. Probably shortly after this video ends. And there's a chance Game of Palooza might happen this weekend. I'm talking with Derek, working on the details, but we're trying to get Game Palooza on the calendar. So working through some of that stuff.
More games.
Oh, it's before Thanksgiving this year. Oh, that does help. Yeah, because PAX U was between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and it's like
that doesn't happen.
It's a really tough time to visit. But if it's before Thanksgiving, that helps. Oh, Dom's gonna be there.
All right, hold on. Let me see when.
I really have to make this thing happen.
You keep talking. I'm looking something up.
Okay, but yeah, so we'll look it up and we'll try to figure it out. So, because that'd be really cool. Because I know Mike and Peter from One Stop Co-op Shop go there because it's really close to them. So they're also there. I feel like PAX U, Gen Con.
Oh, it's the week. It's November 21st to 23rd. Isn't that like the Thanksgiving week?
Yeah, I have to look. And then Origins are probably like the three biggest conventions in the States. And then I would say BGG Con's probably on there too. But a little bit different convention, honestly. So, cool.
Oh. Thanksgiving's the 27th. Got it. So
the week before?
It's Friday and then your Thanksgiving week. And I was going to take vacation that.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll look at that.
So. Okay, but that's be it. So thanks everyone for stopping by, and we'll be back with more content later this week. So thanks everyone for watching. See you next time at the guild.
Bye.
Bye-bye.